there. My name is Kendra Perry. I am a former functional health coach, and I am currently a business coach for health coaches. And I met Evan a bunch of years ago, I believe, when I interviewed him on a podcast that I used to have. And then I believe I brought him in as a guest expert for one of my practitioner communities. And I was always really impressed by his very calm and chill demeanor. I never felt like he had a lot of ego or he talked down on people. And he always was just an incredible wealth of information. And at the time, I was maybe about 5 years into a struggle with chronic fatigue, something that had happened in my late 20s. And at this point, being a functional health coach, I knew a lot of stuff. I'm an expert in hair tissue mineral analysis. So I'd done a lot of that work on my own self. And I'd traveled quite a big distance with my health, and I'd gotten some results, but I was still stuck. Still had like the fatigue, and I still wasn't, really where I wanted to be. And at that point, I was actually transitioning from being a health coach to a business coach. And one of the big things I was going through was just feeling really burnt out, feeling like I was like obsessing over my clients' health, and I was obsessing over my own health. And it just kind of became too much. And I was realizing that I was really more passionate about the business and marketing stuff. So at that point, I decided to transition my business, but also I was like, I'm just going to hire a health coach. I would just want someone to tell me what to do. Because up until that point, I'd never had a coach, and I'd really just been figuring it all out on my own, which, had gotten me to a certain point. But I realized that I was going to need like an objective third party to kind of take me the rest of the way. So I hired Evan, and I started working with him at the beginning of, I believe it was 2020. And we did a whole bunch of things. We cleared a lot of infections and, did a lot of detox, and it was amazing. It was really, really amazing, because now it is spring 2022, and I feel the best that I felt since my 20s. And I feel, there's still a few things that I want to deal with, but overall my energy's back. I'm sleeping really good. I feel like a totally different person. And that feels really good to say, considering that 7 years ago, I didn't even think I'd ever get better. And I was feeling pretty kind of hopeless with the whole thing. So I really recommend working with Evan. He is smart as fuck, and he is very humble. He's very calm. And he's a great coach, and I couldn't think of anyone better to, help you deal with fatigue or whatever you're dealing with. He's just a super smart and super awesome guy, great coach to work with. So I couldn't recommend him more. And I do recommend him, and I always send people to him all the time. So thank you so much, Evan. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. And work with Evan. He's great. You won't regret it.